question about it. It's like at the expense of who?
Yeah. Who is he walking on? Who is he Xing? Who is he
I gave the example of Trump is like somebody that shows up and tells you he wants to help you sell your house. And so the first thing he thinks of, customer interest right here. The first thing he thinks of is we need to beautify the outside. And so he talks you into power washing your house. And you think that's a good idea, right? It's going to make it look good. Philip B. You remember the name. And he power washes your house. Then all of a sudden, he power washes your house, but he doesn't tell you to close your windows. So when she come back, I'll finish the thing. Okay. So this is the second one, Ma. You're not keeping track? It's still on. It's still on. Oh, it's still on.
You have an order here, right? This is an order.
Oh, I should have taken a picture.
Oh, she's taking it.
Right.
To them. Okay.
I know, but I'm saying I should have taken a picture. I didn't take a picture. Take a photo.
And take the...
I got it.
You put the address up there?
Yeah. And then I'm going to submit the photo. Hopefully she'll be coming back out soon. She never comes to this U-Haul. This is a big one, too. Wow. She always go to the other ones. But I told her this one is a U-Haul.
Yeah.
This is a big one, too.
You learn where things are, where places are. That's good.
Let me hit deliver. You must have had to walk deep in there.
All the way to their desk.
Let me turn Uber Eats back on. Grubhub is still on. So like I was saying, he's the type of person that sells you and says, I can help you sell your house and make some extra money. And you might as well just go on up there and turn around, right? Oh, you just doing it right here? I can help you. And you think that's a good idea. I'm going to get extra money. It's good. And he says, the first thing we got to do is work on the curbside appeal. Yeah. Work on your curbside appeal. You got it after this. And he decides he wants to help power wash your house so that your outside looks cleaner.
I have to get back into when you were starting that,
right?
As far as an example. Okay. So the powerhouse washing, but then the way he wants
to fix the country. He has good plans, but he don't know how to execute it.
I know.
So he's like I said, he's the type of person that says, I want to help you sell your house, says the power wash idea. And so you said that's a great idea. So he goes to power wash the outside of your house and clean it up and it looks good, but he forgets to tell you to close the windows. So now the water goes all into your house and you have water damage inside your house. So you did good on the outside, making it look good, but you made more destruction by not preparing or having us prepare for what you was trying to do. And that's all I'm saying with him. I feel like he's intentionally trying to crash the stock market. I feel like that.
Why would he?
Other people feel like that.
Why?
Because he can't lower the interest rates for the deficit or the country.
Shut down.
He can't lower the interest rates, okay? He doesn't have that power.
Okay.
But if the stock market crashes, the government has to lower the interest rates. And what happens is if the interest rates lower, our deficit amount becomes less. In other words, like I was telling you with our house, that interest, we paying on that interest every single year.
If that's lower.
If that's lower, more money would go towards the principal and less goes towards the interest.
But what would get it to be lower, though?
By crashing the stock market.
Okay.
If he crashes the stock market, the government will have to lower the interest rates. So, and that's the only way they'll do it. They won't do it any other way. So he feels, this is what I think and what other people feel, experts, is that he might be intentionally trying to do that. Because the way he's moving is he's acting like he wants it to crash. And he's made comments that you'll be able to buy stocks at better prices. Like he's told his friends, because even people like Warren Buffett has pulled out of stocks and they got money ready. So when it crashes, he's going to buy stocks cheaper. So for people that's rich, it's going to make them a lot of money. Or people who have money to buy stocks, it's going to make them a lot of money. But people that's poor, or it's just gonna make you poor. It's gonna make you worse.
How would that affect your 401ks? With that
all of that's gonna
in
crash.
stock?
But you're not pulling that out anyway, so don't even worry. The market always recuperates. It always gets back to where it's going.
Now, what is this recession thing that we're hearing?
If prices go up and people can't, eggs is $20 a carton. Your dollars for what you get paid ain't going up, so you don't have no money. You don't have money to do the necessities that you normally would have. But you know what?
The thing that I noticed that he's doing that, I'm still looking at my documentary with Hitler.
Why are you watching that anyway? Because
it's so symbolic on how he's doing things parallel to how the Nazi Germany did their thing. How they changed the laws.
I'm just thinking about
how they think, the things like that. Because for me, and even with his background being from Germany, I don't know. And I'm thinking the Jews in that case was like the migrants in this case. A lot of things that he's cutting, a lot of things that he is taking away, it all affects people of color. I noticed that. They're not from the middle, because he even mentioned these countries with that guy, the young man that was protesting at Columbia University or Columbia College. He mentioned, and here's the thing that Abby showed was bringing up. He's having problems now coming hard at that young man because he has a green card. And the green card and the visa is different than the other cards that the immigrants use. If he comes down on that, he's going to mess it up for a lot of people, because a lot of people are here on green cards as well. So this gentleman, they came hard on him. And now, because of government funding, he's bullying people like Columbia who may be having government funding and telling them what their curriculums could be. You can't teach this. You can't teach that.
I'm gonna say yes.
So if you got the government involved, it's unfortunate. The government can tell you what to do.
Let me tell you where we go. Where we at?
Am I turning on Haynesville Road?
I don't know. Let me see.
I knew you would start watching her show because it's good.
Yeah, Abby.
Yeah, this past
you going to Cooper's Hawk on Grand. So you probably got to turn around.
Yeah, wheelie around. I'm not even near there. So I got to take this road.
Let me see which way they telling you to go. Hold on. Keep straight. You're going to make a right at the light.
Haynesville.
Yeah.
And then take Rollins.
Probably.
Yeah, because Rollins goes right to Cooper's Hawk. They're talking about the Kennedy Center and things that he's making changes with that. And he's made himself the chair over Kennedy Center. They booed J.D. Vance when he came in.
I heard. I saw
at the Kennedy Center.
Yes, they don't want anybody from the government.
So that's my only thing, and I didn't like
making changes to how the Kennedy Center is running.
I want to talk about
leave the Kennedy Center alone.
Let's talk about this whole threatening of the government shutdown and how both, in my opinion,
would that help?
The Democrats and the Republicans are morons. Apparently, unless I'm missing something, this bill, or not bill, whatever it is that they put up, it's not a bill, it's a let's just say a budget for the upcoming whatever year or whatever, that the Republicans pushed through through Congress because they have the majority. And they didn't even ask the Democrats anything. They just did it without them even. So the Democrats is mad about that they didn't ask us anything about it. You pushed through something that we didn't have any input on. And then it was supposed to go to the Senate, and all they needed was just the same thing. The senators to, because they need more than 50% there. So if the Democrat senators would have voted against it, it would have failed. It wouldn't have went into effect. But they got 10 of them, including Schumer, whatever his name is, to vote on the Republican side. So it passed. If they wouldn't have passed it, then there would have been a government shutdown temporarily. Or whatever. So that was Schumann. What's his name? Schumer. That was his
dad, isn't it, uncle?
I don't know.
The actress. The comedian
lady. Amy, I don't know.
Amy Schumer. That's her relative.
But they was, hold on, Ma. They was saying that he pushed that through and he got 9 other Democrats to push it through. So, are you saying something about this, Ma?
I don't think they should complain about Schumer because he went along with and voted.
I'm getting ready to tell you why I think they should, but go ahead.
I think they shouldn't because he don't want the government to have a shutdown. So he went in agreement with
you think that
Mike, the Republicans.
You think that they should have a shutdown?
I'm gonna tell you what I
voted
think.
against?
I'm gonna tell you what I think.
They
Mike.
have voted to keep from the shutdown happening.
Okay.
So I don't think he did wrong. I mean, you can say what other people can say what they think, but I don't think he did wrong about it.
I think this street goes to it, don't
So
it?
you can say what you have to say.
Shorewood,
That's what I feel.
Rollins, all the way.
I think it does. One of these curved and went in there, but it don't
Rollins
matter.
goes all the way to the place you picking up.
That's fine. But I mean, one of these, watch out, goes to Rollins.
No,
I think,
this is Rollins up ahead.
no, I mean it curved down like that, and so you don't have to go this way and turn.
I don't know because
I think
think
it
about
was
it,
that
83. No, because 83 is the next one over. Where you see that street going?
I
It
don't
goes
know.
to 83.
Maybe 83 is what I was thinking of. Okay,
Why you think that way though? The opposite.
Yeah, I'd like to
For
know other
Schumer.
people, too.
so we're not on
What they
83
do.
right now.
We're on Haynesville going to
Oh,
Rollins.
that's why.
Rollins cuts over to 83.
Okay, I thought I was
But
on 83.
Sherwood just goes to 83.
Okay, make it right. Okay, I thought I was on 83.
Oh no.
Anyway, the reason why I'm saying both of them to me and Shermer, whatever his name is
Schumer. You think it's okay for what they did?
I'm saying with both of them, I'm saying all of them are
Wrong.
wrong.
Okay.
Apparently, whatever this was, and I got to look at the details of it, it was something Nancy Pelosi and them had already passed.
Oh, they redoing it again?
And they just was getting ready to push it through again.
You sure?
So, yeah. I looked at, what's his name? The Cuomo guy? I'm going to look at.
Cuomo.
What's his name, Mom? Cuomo.
He got his show back.
I can't think of his
Cuomo.
name.
Q-U-O-M-O.
C.
Cuomo.
C-U-O-M-O. Cuomo.
What's his name? I used to watch him on CNN.
I forgot his first
Cuomo.
name.
First name.
Last
Oh, I
name
don't
is
know. He and his
Cuomo.
brother. His
But
brother's
his
running
brother was
for
the mayor.
mayor.
Anyway, I was watching his show and he was breaking down the details of it.
Oh.
And he was like, why would you not push through something that you had already voted on only because they didn't talk to you again? So you was willing to shut the country down because they didn't talk to you again or whatever. I don't know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking if Schumer, or whatever his name is,
Schumer.
if he would have said that, I would have agreed with him. But he was saying it like I'm saving us from shutting the whatever down, the country down because of voting against this. He was trying to make it seem like he was doing something that was like
Saving the world.
saving the country from this and that. And what's his name? Cuomo was like, no.
This was voted on before.
It's because you already was like, yeah, before.
And he should have
But
said that.
he didn't say that because he wanted to make it look like it's us against the Republicans. He's saying, I'm tired of this. And he said, aren't y'all tired of this? And I am. I told you I've been tired of this. Is they going to constantly, if somebody has a good idea, somebody going to vote against it just because their party didn't come up with the idea. The Republicans do the same thing. But the Democrats always try to act like they at this high moral standard. Like they don't do the same thing. You do the same exact thing.
Everybody in
All of y'all are using the press to get the point across that you want.
Yeah.
Now you have my mother back here thinking that he voted because he didn't want to have the government shut down. The press is just as bad. It makes him look like he's a superhero or something.
But but Mama, that's what they're saying. They're revisiting something that was already voted on
by Nancy
Nancy
Pelosi.
Pelosi. Why are they bringing that up again? And Schumer could have said that.
He could have said that.
He could have said, we already voted for this.
Why would I not vote for something that y'all already voted
But
for?
Schumer had to make himself look good as well.
Well, it's a horrible bill. So Cuomo was like, so if it was a horrible bill, why wasn't it a horrible bill when Nancy Pelosi presented it?
Can I say something?
If it's a horrible bill, it's a horrible bill.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
The person that's causing all of this trauma, all of this mess, is Donald Trump. He's causing everybody.
Dang, mama man.
Disturbing.
Well, you know what?
And Democratic.
She has
He
put that spirit into that.
She has a point. 4 years ago, when he was elected the president in 2016, at time,
It was different.
He made it toxic.
The Republicans and the Democrats was at least working somewhat together.
Even though they didn't get they may not have agreed with nothing.
It's worse
they
now.
can still go out for a steak afterwards.
It's worse now than it was when he was president the first time.
Everybody's throwing shade to the point. And nobody can deny that one. Even y'all mega people. Y'all like to throw shade as well. Y'all can never say that never happened in politics that boldly.
Not like this.
Now, for Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend, while the president is talking with the president of Ireland,
come again?
No, that's the time. You gonna bring up Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh,
you gonna say, Mr. Leader of Ireland, you're okay with Rosie O'Donnell living in Ireland? You a jackass.
And here's the thing.
You are a jackass.
Trump knew that because he's a moron. That guy asked the dumbest questions. So why y'all keep letting him in?
But he knew that would trigger Trump.
He knew it.
Because Trump and Rosie O'Donnell do not get along. And Trump will stoop for the shade level.
It's so stupid.
Let me throw shade. Thank you for reminding me that. I don't like that big head lady.
Stupid.
Yeah. What about, why you letting her in your country? You shouldn't let her in your country. If you let her in your country, I'm not going to give you guys any oil.
President of the United States.
Stupid man. You're a stupid man.
Zelensky, I know you're in a war-torn state, but where's your suit?
Yeah, where your suit at? You didn't ask Elon Musk that. You didn't ask Elon Musk what his suit was.
You're going to jump over, right? Because you know you're going to home.
Yeah, maybe behind a slow truck or something.
Where's your suit?
Yeah, where's the suit at? You need to represent the war better than this. You're a world leader that half your country is dirty.
And then he went on somewhere, somebody's show in England or something, and they asked him, why did you ask him that question? Because Elon Musk doesn't wear. And then he said, you're just trying to get me off of. He got mad and started yelling at that lady.
Of course he got mad.
What does this have to do with the prices of stuff? Why you asked the stupid question, you big dummy?
What did your question have to do?
Watch out, Lenore.
Come on, man, go. I'm trying to get over in front of the slow vehicle, and the vehicle I'm trying to get behind is slow. Right. Gosh, people crack me up with their driving.
That's where this nation is.
Move.
So yeah,
I'm like Ludacris song. I know he say the B word,
but yeah, this just a nut job. But yeah, my Chuck Schumer is trying to act like he's some Superman.
Here I am to say
I'm not, because he's wrong. He kept saying that the bill was a horrible bill. It wasn't horrible when Nancy Pelosi presented the same stupid bill. They just make me sick when they do that. And Trump does the same thing.
Yes.
Oh, I like that dress. Obama picked it out. Oh, that's a horrible dress.
That's a horrible
I thought you liked the dress.
No, because Obama picked it out.
Oh, my God.
Such a butthole.
And it's on both sides. Both sides.
Tired of our politicians.
The talk shows, they messing up. They arguing with each other.
Who started that environment?
Yeah, Mama right. Trump. All of it points back to him.
Trump poisoned our environment.
Yeah, you're right.
We throwing shade. If you don't throw shade, you stale. You didn't talk about her big ears.
Can I ask something?
Talk about her big ears.
What's going to happen with Putin?
Watch out.
Trump is trying to end the war.
I thought this went through.
He just got in the mixed up with this thing with Putin and Ukraine. And now he's making Putin angry. and this just is a mess.
I thought he said on day one he was going to end the war. Remember?
He sure did.
Remember he said he was going to pick up the phone and call Putin and say, come on. You don't remember that?
Yes.
Come on. And then he was going to say, oh, come on. And all this other stuff.
He came
Watch out, Lenore, this lady.
Look at this. After, when Trump came in, that made Putin go and strike another bomb on Ukraine.
I know.
Killed 20-something
That noise
people.
is happening again.
That just happened a week ago.
I'm hearing that same noise that the hitch guy.
So you got to tell them that. and you go
Because
back.
when I backed up, I heard it.
You got to tell them that. All right, so let me
He gonna end the war.
let me go in and get this.
Yeah, we got our whole politics got
Am I
toxic
taking you in or
because of this
keep
orange
talking?
Nixon. You can take it.
Now we're over an hour, so you can pray us out and then turn it off.
Turn it off.
All right.
To pray, though. I don't mean to yell.
Y'all can finish talking about this, but
Okay.
then end it with the
I'm
prayer.
sorry that I feel bad about it. But sometimes I sit and cry. Are you
This
still
a hybrid, Lenore. Hold on, Mom. I'm sorry.
I don't like it though.
Yeah, but it's a hybrid, and it's a SUV.
I gotta like the car. I'll see. I don't know.
So we're gonna.
She's trying to get me to get a hybrid, which I want.
Are you gonna carry?
I need to end this. I need to end the show. Yeah, I'll look at it. Okay.
Can I say something before you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say that I feel bad, and I do pray for Trump and the politics and all of that, but it makes you feel very bad about what's happening now, and it doesn't seem like it's going to get worse. I mean, better.
Better.
It doesn't seem like it's going to get better because so many things are happening from week to week, and it's just sad. That's all I have to say. I just have to pray.
I know we have to stay focused because a lot of times the things that's going on in our country and other countries, it can make you so angry and bitter and just don't even want to, sometimes you don't even want to pray. You're like, Lord, what's going on? Some people don't even look at the news for those reasons. And I kind of see now because they try to stay in a happy place, a place of peace, a place of, tranquility and not stressed and issue. And some people are dealing with even their jobs being let go. So they're dealing with that. You know, they can care less about the president and the vice president and Elon, but they're trying to get a job.
1,000 people that were let go, they got to bring them back.
Some
That's
of them,
a waste of time.
Yeah. So I'll pray us out.